Hello and welcome to our trip to Wharf Aquatics. Don't forget to drop a follow and leave us a like. Let's get started. The journey down from East Yorkshire was uneventful, with little to no slowdowns at all. Heading to a pub car park to meet up. And here we have me, Rob, getting some fish out of the back of the car, struggling. Fish that I've sort of handed and gave over to everybody before we enter into the pub, and we set up a surprise for Kitch. And here are some t-shirts that were made for Kitch's 40th birthday surprise. A picture of Kitch on the back. And a quick scan round the room while we're preparing some balloons and having a coffee before Kitch turns up, with some balloons and a big 40 balloon as well. Kitch just about to arrive.
Surprise!
Then over to Wharf, and as you enter in, you've got dry goods on the right and plants on the left. Various bits of dry goods on shelving. On the other row, there's another row of plants, fully stocked, ready for the weekend's trade, including Tropical 1-2 grow pot, dual filter spares, plus nets and various other bits of hardware. And then out into the garden where they keep some of the bigger hardscape.
That one. We've got GB shrimp. What one's on sale? Yeah.
Through into the fish building. Then down to the koi pond in the corner, with a lovely poster on the front of that pond showing you what each koi type are. Over to a rack of smaller cold water species before moving on to the big koi pond, or the big carp pond should I say, but they are koi. So some big fish in here. Last time I came there was a lot more, but they're still sort of impressive. And then over to the marine section, so a quick walk around here. With an impressive selection of both fish and invertebrates. Along with some stunning coral displays. And then over into the tropical room. So a bit of traffic here. And moving on to the left are the nano fish and the shrimp racks. Before moving into the main room, which is like a big horseshoe in the centre and tanks around the outside.
One's not daft.
This next rack on the left is where all the apistogramma usually are, as well as some other stuff. Banded leporinus, a fish you don't see very often in aquarium shops. And this is why Wharf is so good, because they have the more unusual fish.
Nice snakeheads. Look at that.
All right. Colour on them.
6 inches max. I wonder if you can keep them tropical and you can keep them together. They are rainbow snakeheads.
As you can see just by this main room, there's absolutely swarms of tanks, absolutely brimming as well. Get caught up in some traffic here. before going into that centre of the horseshoe to go and have a look at the discus and various other things. So this is a really nice section, some absolutely beautiful fish in here. Especially the rays. So these rays and the big one on the bottom tank. And a beautiful big pleco in the middle row. Not sure what type of pleco this is, although Rob would know without reading the label. Even these corner tanks are so well designed, they're actually built into the corner. So although you've got a bit of a window at the front, they're absolutely massive and go back into the final room then. So there's racks either side of this, one of them being a betta rack, that's betta, not beta, into what I believe is the African cichlid room. Now, this has always got a few people in, it's quite a small room, so I've always had difficulty getting in here and actually looking at the tanks. Next time, maybe. Back out into the garden, and this is usually a mountain of wood and rock. They're looking for a new supplier, I believe, before going back into the shop and having a look down the road that we missed on the way into the garden. And down here you've got various bits of aquascaping materials such as spider wood, bamboo tubes and the likes. Before meeting up outside with a few of the guys just to have a well-deserved break before going back in to finish our journey. And I'll drop a little bit of video in of the things that I came home with. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to drop us a follow. Thanks everybody.